So today I'm going to talk to you about how to create your own training plan, which is based on your body, your lifestyle, and your goals. My name's Yonah from customhealthcoaching.com. And so first of all, it's really important to recognize that we're all individuals. We all have different anthropometry, orthopedics, different bodies, different lifestyles, different things going on within our life. So it's really important that we all have an individualized program. Second of all, if you are really serious about this and you want to get the best results possible, the reality is you are better to invest in someone like myself who can do all the deep assessments, who can really understand your body on a deeper level than you can, who's got experience and years of experience and knowledge within the industry and can really create something super specific for you that is going to give you exactly what you need and is going to get you results straight away. However, for the purpose of this video, I really want this to be something that can empower you and can help you to get results on your own. That's going to be the focus here. So in terms of creating your own program, the first thing you want to do is always you need to know what is the purpose of the program. So you need to get clear on what you want. What results do you want with your health? Do you want to get stronger? Do you want to rehab an injury? Do you want to improve your mobility? Do you want to improve, strength endurance or improve your ability to be able to run? What is it that you actually want? First of all, get really clear on that because, that is going to dictate everything that you do in your program. And when you do this, remember less is more. If you're focusing on achieving lots of different things in lots of different areas in one program, reality is, you might get some results in each, but it's going to be slower. If you have a clear focus, then you're going to do a lot better in that area. So once you're clear, once you know what the result is you're looking to achieve within your program, then the next step is to get really clear on where you are at right now. What's the starting point? Because you've got to be really honest with yourself here and actually meet yourself exactly where you're at, not where you were 10 years ago or where you were when you'd been training a lot and now you haven't. You have to get really clear on where you're at right now. So a great way to do this is to do a few assessments. We're going to focus on a few key areas. So mobility, strength control, and then also aerobic fitness. So when we look at mobility, we'll do a few basic movement tests, and I will put some pictures up on the screen right now that will show you 4 different movement tests you can do. Obviously you could go deeper into each of those, a lot deeper into each of these, but these will be some key ones that will give you a lot of bang for your buck and give you a good all-round view on general body function and your ability to be able to move. So I'll put those up now. So mobility is really important because if you've got great mobility through all of your joints, then you're going to be able to take your joints and movements through a full range of motion, and ultimately that's going to be better for joint health long term. So if you can move freely through all ranges of motion, that's a really good thing. So next one is going to be strength control. Strength is really important because you can have all the mobility in the world, but if you don't have the strength through that range of motion, the control and the joint stability through that range of motion, then the mobility isn't really that good to you. So you want to have strength in movements, obviously, that are specific to your life, specific to the things you want to do within your life physically, so that it'll really add value to your life. So when we look at strength, we're going to look at some basic movements. So I'm not going to actually go through these with you. You can YouTube each movement if you need to. But the movements you want to think about are a squat, a hip hinge, a lunge, a press, both horizontally and vertically, and then obviously a pull, both horizontally and vertically as well. Another thing you want to look at is core function. So again, you can YouTube this or whatever, but the main functions you'll look at is anti-flexion, anti-extension, anti-lateral flexion, and also anti-rotation. Basically, it's your strength in different planes of movement and your ability to be able to maintain a good shape through your spine when different forces are put on your body. So if you get that right, you're going to have a good, strong, robust core. And the last one is also gait. So your biomechanics and your function while you're walking, you're jogging, running, sprinting, etc. So again, do take note. This is general advice. This is basic advice. Obviously, we could go a lot deeper into each of these areas, And obviously, it's really important again to meet you exactly where you're at in these areas. So, just do take note of that. This is general advice, not specific advice. If you want, super specific advice towards you, then book in an assessment, and I'm absolutely happy to go there with you. So next thing is going to be cardiovascular fitness. So to keep this really basic, obviously you could test this in different ways, specific to you, your lifestyle, etc. But we're just going to look at, how many steps do you do a day and just your general movement. So if you've got like a fitness tracker, or even I know the health app on iPhones tracks steps, you can look at that and aim to improve that step count. But basically, to keep it really simple, just think, if you have a desk job, if you sit for a lot of time during the day and you don't move much, yeah, you probably need to improve your cardiovascular fitness. If you are very active, you're getting 10,000 steps a day, and you're always on your feet, and you're always busy, and you're feeling good, and there's not much stress in your life, then it's probably not too, you can still probably improve it, but it may not be a huge focus. So once you've identified, what your goal within your program is, you've done your assessments and you've gone, all right, I need to really work on this area. These are the important things I need to improve within my program. Then what you want to look at is go, okay, frequency, intensity, this sort of stuff. What's your program going to look like? What's the structure of your week going to look like? So in terms of frequency, really simple. Meet yourself where you're at with everything. So reality is, aim for what you're going to be able to do consistently. Don't say you're going to be able to do 5 sessions a week when you're not. Reality is you're probably not. So aim for something that really is achievable and you're going to be able to do every week. So if that's 3 sessions, great. If that's 2 sessions, great. Just aim for what you're going to do and actually do it. When it comes to intensity, and I suppose an important thing to understand here is different exercises are going to put a different level of stress on your body. So aerobic exercise isn't going to be too much stress. If you're getting into more, metabolic and hypertrophy sort of strength training, it's going to be a bit more stress. And if you're getting into strength training at a really high intensity, it's going to be a lot more stress. So really, in terms of knowing what you should focus on, think if your life's pretty cruisy, if you're not really stressed, if you're pretty fit already, you're probably in a position where you can go, into some strength training and really up the intensity. But if life's hectic, if there's a lot going on, if you haven't been moving much, you're probably better off to focus on aerobic exercise and maybe just some general body weight movement. Okay, so once you've made a bit of a program, you've got all this stuff together now, basically how it's going to go from here is progress, reassess, and adapt. Over and over again, progress, reassess, adapt. Progress, reassess, adapt. So progress. You're going to basically, you've got your plan, you're going to stick at it. You're going to progress. You're going to, do it consistently each week and just get that little bit of progress each week. And ultimately that'll go for a minimum of 4 weeks, but up to, 6 or 8 weeks until you ultimately get all the progress you wanted to get out of that program, or you hit a plateau or whatever happens, but you progress first. Then ultimately you get to a point where you need to do some reassessments. So you might do similar ones you did at the start. You maybe need to change some assessments because you've progressed. Basically, you reassess your situation and then you adapt. You create a new program. You go through and you do, what you've basically done here and create something new that's now going to take you to that next level. So that's how you make your own program. That's how you make a program that's based on you, your life, your goals, your body, etc. So hope that has given you some value. I hope that's empowered you and given you a thought process behind how to make something that will actually be specific for you and benefit you. Enjoy, get stuck into it. Have a great day. If you want to go deeper, if you really want to create something super specific to you that's actually gonna, you're gonna do it and you're gonna get results and it's gonna be beneficial. It's gonna be, less trial and error and less experimenting, then book in with me and I'm absolutely keen to get you cranking on something that'll be specific for you. So have a great day. See you later.